hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 28 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Congratulations go out to Tiny and T.I. In honor of their 16th wedding anniversary, they renewed their vows during a romantic ceremony in Jamaica, surrounded by family and friends.
Nice.
The couple were both dressed in all white for the intimate occasion with fireworks lighting the sky during the ceremony. It was so nice. They got married back in 2010 on July 30th after dating for several years. Their original wedding celebration reportedly stretched across multiple cities, beginning with the courthouse ceremony in Miami before additional festivities in Miami Beach, Atlanta, and Las Vegas. And here's a little bit of T.I.'s vows to Tiny during their vow renewal ceremony.
And while we all expected to be here a tad bit sooner, I will say, God's timing is divine.
That's right.
And when my wife, she was walking past me in the hallway and, asking me questions I didn't have the answer to. But one question she asked, she said, "You wrote something? You gonna say something?" I had not. Because I did not need to.
All right.
The truth don't need to be rehearsed.
Yay!
I don't need to document or write down to prepare to say what's on my heart. I will say this, I will start here. It is in my belief, in my heart, that I feel God puts every soul here on earth with a purpose. And a partner, find their partner, have to sacrifice that purpose. I was blessed with both.
Yes, Lord.
And God loved me so much that he not only wanted to bless me, he indeed wanted to challenge me as well. You understand? See, and because the blessings we celebrate, the challenges we must accept. And I've been blessed greatly and challenged even more, I assure you. But moments like this, I find it difficult to understand, because moments like this, I stand here pretending that this is the first to defend, to honor, in sickness, in health, in sickness of the mind as well. You know what I'm saying? I accepted that challenge, and I appreciate the blessings that have been bestowed upon me in abundance by way of love and respect and loyalty and children and time and nurturing. There's nothing else I could do. You could put on a million dresses in a million years, I say the same thing every time. You understand? Because the decision was made and the challenge was accepted back then. So now, with that being said, I ain't gonna be long. To make a long story medium, and here together, this is a love of legends. A love of legends is what this is, and that is the only love for me. So now, with that being said, y'all going on with the ceremony.
Come on now,
You know what?
T.I.
He is hip-hop.
Oh.
He is everything that is needed in the hip-hop community as a brother, as a mentor, I hope everybody, every star, all of us look to him and look at what him, man, he is a prime example of how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
And having a career and having having a wonderful marriage and being married to a legend like Tiny. That was beautiful. That made me
Absolutely.
almost want to cry.
Yes, it was. So nice. Speaking of love in the air, y'all, congratulations go out to Coco Jones and Cleveland Cavaliers star Donovan Mitchell. They officially tied the knot over the weekend as well. They have been dating since 2023, and he popped the question in July of last year. After dating for about 2 years, they had Sierra, Russell Wilson, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Bam. They were some of the attendees that were at the wedding. So congratulations go out to both beautiful couples.
Oh.
If you miss any part of the show, y'all, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts, and you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T with the Lord Have Mercy joke of the day. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
This is the Rickey Smiley.
All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for Rock T's joke of the day. Happy Monday, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, Rock.
What do you call a can opener that does not work?
What do you call it?
A can't opener.
Oh, I saw that coming.
That
ain't cute.
Woo, shoot yourself.
I know. Golly.
What?
Jump off a building.
That's when you ain't do your homework at night. You just get a teacher anything. You just wrote some words
Man,
on the
I don't
paper.
even. Kids in little Darryl class ain't laughing at that one.
I get it, though, but
No, bro.
Let that thing
So
sit down.
silly, it
Let it
made
sit,
me
man.
No, bro.
Alfred, you laugh. You try
That's just a little giggle.
it gets funnier if you let it sit for a few seconds in your brain.
Silly.
Think about it, Rick. A can't opener.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Gary, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next, y'all, I'm going to have your word of the week. Yes. Something that's going to work. Next week's Smiley Morning Show.
What? Something to go.
Dance opener.
Capital T.
BICTH.
Job. JOB.
It's time for Gary's word of the week.
And you know this, man.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for the word of the week, and it's time to expand your vocabulary. Gary, don't embarrass us this morning. I'm pulling for you today. How was your weekend, Gary?
Ricky, my weekend was really nice. I didn't do nothing. Oh, yes, I did do something. I said I didn't do nothing. Hell, I did the health fair at our church Sunday at Ebenezer Baptist Church. We had the health fair on Saturday, and it was really nice. And I MC it every year, me and Pastor Dominic, so it was really nice.
All right, then. And what do you have for us today?
Our fabulous word this week is it's a beautiful word, Ricky. I can't wait to express it to y'all. This week's word is superfluous.
Add it to it. Wow.
That ain't it, sir.
What in the world? Superfluous.
Superfluous, yes.
Oh, my.
Ricky, SUPER, super, flu, FLU, USH, OUS.
No, sir.
Superfluous.
No, sir. No, sir.
Breathe. Breathe.
Do something.
Breathe.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Switch up how you put the emphasis on each part of the word.
My Lord.
Oh, that done killed you, didn't it?
Oh, man, bro.
You don't even want to keep going.
You ain't even in the same state.
Superfluous.
Is that pronunciation?
It's an adjective.
Okay.
And
And it's pronounced.
Sue, SOO,
Uh-huh.
PER, flu, FLOO, us,
There you go.
Bring it all
US.
together.
It's not super.
Tell me to stop ringing the damn bell. Super.
No, that was a buzzer.
Oh, the buzzer. Oh, same difference. Superfluous.
Okay.
Okay, now you're getting closer. Pull it together. Pull it together. Come on now.
Superfluous.
Man, you know what, man? This is like,
Yeah,
like I'm so triggered right now because I couldn't afford to go to the Ringling Brothers Bottom and Bailey Service, and they sent me in special ed to my class. Came back,
Oh, no.
and man, I'm so triggered right now. Cause I swear them children was trying their best. The boy was in there talking about T. He said D. Damn it, D.
Okay, now.
You missed a field trip.
It's an adjective.
We couldn't go to. I couldn't go. I had did something bad. I couldn't afford to go one. So they said, you sitting over here in Miss Donovan class. You had special class. And man.
Okay.
I thought they were going somewhere else the next day because I felt bad because I ain't have no helmet.
Yeah, you know what?
What is it?
Just go. I don't know.
Here's an example.
Just go on to what's the definition?
Oh, the definition means extra, unnecessary, or more than what's actually needed in a given instance.
Now go ahead and put it in a sentence for us.
Sentence. My daily wardrobe post may seem superfluous to some, while most people just enjoy watching the daily freak show of the America's most fashionable cream puff boys. Hey now.
What's up?
Get out of bed.
Rickey Smiley morning show.
The Rickey Smiley morning show.
Never did get it though.
Superfluous.
Cream puff boys. What is it?
You did basically make that word.
I broke it down.
Hey.
Watch it. Watch it.
Come on, Chip. Come on, tambourine. Moving on up.
Watch it. Watch this. Come on. There you go.
We finally.
Come on with it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man,
Right
that's
there.
funny.
What you got coming up next, Gary?
Coming up next, used to have good love. Looked around and now it's gone. I'm going to tell you what's going on with love next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 7 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, love seems like it's in the air. And then sometimes, it kind of leaves, after the air just don't start smelling too well. But people are talking about, first of all, let's give congratulations to Coco Jones and Mr. Donovan Mitchell. They tied the knot recently, which I think is a good thing. I'm so proud of African-American women now because they're no longer staying with these guys for 50 years and then wind up getting married. Now, Coco and them hadn't been together that long. They were together like maybe 3 or 4 years, and she had that man tie the knot. He gave her a ring, honey, and she's now a happy woman. So congratulations to Coco Jones, and she's setting the precedent to let women know that you don't have to date a man, honey, for 20, 30 years before you get a ring. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Steph Curry and Miss Aisha Curry, y'all, they're speaking out, which I'm excited about them in their love life, y'all. They're saying that Stephen Curry and his beautiful wife Aisha Curry, y'all, recently celebrated their 15th wedding anniversary. 15 years, y'all, and they gave fans, y'all, a sneak peek, honey, on their date night. Which, people are talking about the Golden State Royal. He took to his Instagram, and he shared a clip of the two of them out having Ricky a beautiful casual dinner, and he wrote, me and this beautiful lady right here smile for the people, celebrating 15 years of blissful matrimony. Now, they're saying 18 years together, and this is so cute. I had to look this word up because I know what it meant. They were together. They were blissfully matrimony, 18 years together, 15 betrothed. And they say we are blessed and grateful, and love is still alive. Isn't that beautiful?
What you said to betrothed?
Betrothed. So I looked up betrothed. That means formally engaged or promised to be married. Isn't that beautiful?
I think it's betrothed. But
Yeah, I'm so.
I
He
could
said
be.
bethrottled.
Yeah, I think it's betrothed.
Figure out how to spell betrothed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Betrothed.
Just for clarity. Just for,
He was confident too, boy.
Yes,
he was
I
supremely
love this
confident.
song. I love this word, betrothed.
Oh,
Betrothed.
well, betrothed then.
Prince America tried. Betrothed.
Well, congratulations to them then, honey, and they're betrothed. Right?
Betrothed.
Betrothed. Moving on.
Betrothed.
Yeah, but in my final story, y'all, this is so touching, honey. This is a very sad story. I mean, we may be joking, honey, about this, Stephen and Aisha, but honey, the prayer awards are definitely being solicited, y'all. If y'all haven't heard the sad news, Brittany Griner and her beautiful wife, y'all, Miss Sherelle Griner, have filed for divorce. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, they said that the WNBA star, honey, Miss Brittany Griner, has filed for divorce from her wife, Sherelle Griner, after 8 beautiful years of marriage. Now, according to court records obtained by People, the Connecticut Sun, they said she filed for divorce in Fulton County, Georgia, on July the 30th, describing their marriage as irretrievably broken. Now, they say Brittany stated that the couple has been separated since July 24th. She is seeking joint custody, or should I say joint legal custody, of their son Bash, as well as an equitable division of their marital assets while retaining her separate non-marital property. Now, they say Sherelle became well known honey, for working tirelessly and advocating, y'all, for her wife's release after Brittany, y'all, was detained in the, how you say that, Sheremetyevo International Airport outside of Moscow and sent to Russian prison, y'all, on drug charges back in 2022. I remember that too. They say Brittany and Sherelle, they tied the knot back in 2018. I didn't know this, Ricky. They met, y'all. They were students at Baylor University in Waco, Texas. They say Sherelle graduated in 2014 with a degree in political science and government. And they say after Baylor, Sherelle attended North Carolina Central University, and she graduated, y'all, cum laude, and received her law degree. And she's the founder and principal attorney of Griner Law Firm, PC. So, y'all, let's keep these people lifted and proud. They seem so nice together. And I mean, 8 long years together. And Sherelle sat and waited for Brittany to get out the pen and what have you. And now this here is happening. So we just got to keep them lifted up in our prayer. And hopefully in prayer they get back together because, you know, sometimes people say love will keep us together and it can bring us back. And, you know, like I said earlier, what Alexander O'Neal said in one of his songs, honey, used to have good love. Looked around and now it's gone. Used to have good love.
Something?
Yes, Ricky said you got to find out what's missing. So y'all,
That's something.
That's something, y'all. So we got to keep them lifted up in our prayers, y'all. Now that said and did, y'all know what time it is.
Sha-la-la.
Yes,
Oh.
sha-la-la.
They love it, Gary. They love it.
Yes, they love it. Sha-la-la and sha-la-la. Just it's a touching time right now. But sha-la-la, Brittany and Sherelle. The color today, y'all, is argent. On the high end, you say argent, and on the low end, you say beautiful silver. That's the color for the day.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with his teeth.
Woo!
All right. I got your wake-up calls. Y'all get them at 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY. Call me now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get them at 8669 RICKEY. Here we go.
Here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
You up this long, this lid, you in your house shoes, go and be better. Encourage each other and be
Hey, Shimon.
Oh,
Wake up.
Mic check. All right, y'all. Look, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Hey. This how we wake up in the morning, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Let's go. You know. Let's go. Hey. Hey, it don't stop. Wake up. Hey. You radio. Oh. Let them know then. Hey, wake up. Woo. Let's go. Hey. Come on. Dallas, where you at? Chi-Town. Hey. Woo.
All right, party people, Jeff Johnson has 3 things you need to know. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. At that time, Jeff Johnson has 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Man, what up, Rick? Good morning, everybody. Good to be with you. How you feeling?
Man, we feel good, man. Happy to have you. Happy Monday, big dog.
Thank you, man. So listen, there's a couple of things that I've been thinking about this weekend, man, and context is absolutely everything. The first thing is this Nolan Wells case and the fact that there was an arrest made, but the arrest was about the judge who's one of the mothers of the kid of one of the people that was with him, and no arrest anywhere else is just irritating as hell. But it made me think, Rick, like I had a conversation with another brother that's doing some work around the case, and he was saying that there are so many people that are in that community that haven't really been aggressively vocal. And I was like, man, do you realize like Jackson County, Mississippi is Jackson County, Mississippi. And I don't think a lot of people that haven't traveled outside of cities in the South understand what the South still looks like. And when you have a parent of one of the young men that was with Nolan is a judge, knows the county sheriff, knows other people in the city, like this is still not safe for a lot of people. And it just reminds me, Rick, as we talk about activism and mobilization, that sometimes we just don't realize that America hasn't changed that much in certain parts of the country. And it's still dangerous for people, and life is still made difficult for them. I never forget going to Mississippi. One of my dad's wife's parents lived in a small part of Mississippi, and we had gone down to visit them, and the store owner where we went called my stepmother's father a boy. And I was pissed, and I'm looking at my dad, and I'm wondering, why is he not saying anything? And when we leave, I asked him, Dad, why didn't you say anything? Like, I've been places where I've seen you check people for that. And he was like, Jeff, we don't live here. And when we leave, he still got to live here. And you don't understand what happens here. And I think, Rick, we're still in that place, whether we realize it or not. And so I hope that we continue to understand, too, this whole notion of shared destiny, and that one of the reasons why we have to stand with each other and fight with each other, why we need to support this family, why we need to support this community, is because there are still places where this kind of thing happens. And if Attorney Crump doesn't come in or somebody else doesn't come in, this gets swept under the rug because that's still how they do things.
Yep.
And so I hope we will realize that, and that's part of the reason we got to stand with each other. It really is connected too, Rick, to this whole thing, an argument I hear about some of these folks, I'm not going to name names, talking about they not African. And they don't come from Africa. And a number has just been done on us, Rick, where there are African Americans that don't understand much about Africa. We got Africans that come and they've been told that African Americans are lazy and this, that, and the third. And we still don't get the fact that every single thing about white supremacy is, how do we keep these people separated? How do we make people think that African Americans are not Africans, that continental Africans and our Caribbean and West Indian brothers and sisters are not us? Y'all, until we realize that we got shared destiny, regardless of the difference in how we've come up, regardless in the difference of our experiences, where we've lived in any part of the world, until we understand that chattel slavery did to us what colonialism did to our brothers and sisters on the continent and diasporically, and until we realize that they keep trying to find every way possible to divide us, we're never going to have the power that we need to have. And so just some things I thought about, Rick, some things that are on my mind as it relates to what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. And I hope that many of us would just be open and ready to connect with each other.
Man. Hey, Jeff, appreciate that, man. Good commentary this morning. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Have a fantastic Monday. I'll talk to y'all on Thursday.
Love you, big dog. All right, y'all. Appreciate that. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the...
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was
still there. Still there. Oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave?
Yeah,
Gary,
like
that was
us.
Martha Reeves.
Martha,
Gary.
yeah. Oh.
Gary. Gary.
Yeah. Cardi B, y'all coming up next, baby. This girl said the flag was still there, honey.
Gary.
Yes.
That Martha Reeves.
They're not like us.
Hey, Gary.
I thought that was a
You gonna
white
get a
woman.
kick out of that?
Yes, baby. That was cute, honey. I love
Yeah, Martha Reeves done broke the internet.
Baby, this girl. That's the real Martha Reeves?
I thought that was an old white woman.
Oh, no, Martha Reeves.
Oh, that's Miss Reeves? All right, baby. We got to bring it back.
Hey, Chicken and Waffle Mix going down with John Lyon on the ones and twos. What up, John?
I'm good, man. Yo, just got to big up everybody, man. I've done up with me in the club all weekend long, man. And of course, hit me up on the gram, JAH Lion Soul.
JAH Lion Sound. Thank you, big dog.
My pleasure, man. You don't know.
Yo, sir, Black Tony, what's up, man?
boy.
Hey, listen,
I'm so upset right now.
Listen.
Boy. I'm so upset right now. Wait.
Bro, you have to come to work.
But that's what I'm talking about.
You can't call in. I know you're not calling in sick every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You ain't said nothing wrong.
You have a reason why you're not coming to work, man. You can't call in like that.
But you better, say it. But you saying a real honest God truth right now.
Yeah, excuses is building bridges to nowhere, creating monuments of nothingness, tools used by the incompetent.
Boy, you better preach, boy. You ain't said nothing wrong, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about you ain't said nothing wrong.
You ain't gonna make it. Making
boy,
excuses.
Come on
coming
now.
Up with
come on now. Talk that talk, boy.
Kids
talk that talk. You telling it.
Kids
you telling it, boy. You telling it right now.
Do you know they did a study of young people that's not showing up to work on these jobs? Man, too many people getting laid off for you not to be coming to work.
Cuz, I want you to pray for me, because right now, guess what? Guess where I'm at right now? I'm at the DMV, shawty.
At the
down DMV, shawty, Department of Vehicle Motors.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now, shawty.
All right.
You know why, cuz?
Why?
Because I can't drive right now. Because I can't drive legal. Because I don't got no driving license right now. Because these folks say I got to have a driving license with my real whole name on there.
You gotta have a driver's license.
Yeah, I got to have a driving license because I ain't got now. I've been driving without now. But I'm trying to get it right now because I'm trying to get my life together so I can come to work every day and be productive.
You've been driving.
And guess what, these folks? Guess what I hung up? They hang up here right now, son.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm waiting on my mom to bring my birth certificate.
Is it in the Bible? She keep it in the Bible in between the mattress.
So I don't know where she keep it at, but the problem is these folks can't put my whole name on the driving license, son. I done did the driving test, everything. Because they talking about I got too much names.
All right, what is it?
D'Antonio, Morial, Rondell, Michael, Johnny, Xavier, Williams, Jr.
Wait a minute. Why you got so many names, dog?
Man, damn.
Cause my mama had named me out of all the men what she thought could have been my daddy.
No.
No. Cause you know she had me. She was in 12th grade when she had me, son.
Yeah,
and
man,
she said, baby, it was a party with the track team. She said it was a party with the track team.
You can't call your mama a hoe on the radio now.
Ain't nobody said that, sorry. I just said she said it was a party with the track team. She named me after all the dude, D'Antonio, Morial, Rondell, Michael, Johnny, Xavier, Williams, Jr.
Oh, man.
And she said she had a party with the track team.
Was it the relay? Yeah, that sounded like the relay.
Well, she said that nickname. She said after that, everybody at school called her Finning Line.
No, bro. No.
Can you run fast?
I said, why they call you Finning Line? She said, because they all ran through me.
Hey!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That's awful.
My God.
I'm going to call y'all back. Hold on. Don't hang up.
We'll see you tomorrow. All right.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's
Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea in the Kahlua of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Cardi B is speaking out again. And I know this is for the final time, y'all, because people need to stop attacking Cardi B, saying different things about her that's not really true. And she comes back and corrects it. And here's what she had to say about somebody talking about her body.
After I gave birth to my son this year, I lost weight easy. You wanna know why? Because I went on tour. There was some cities that I ain't gonna front, the food was straight. I wouldn't even eat like that. I would eat the fucking salad. And no lie, when I was on tour, I wouldn't eat after 5 p.m. because if I was to eat anything while I'm performing, I could feel myself about to throw up. So I'm like, nah. And I will start breathing fast. So I was strict on after 5 p.m., I'm not eating. And when I get off the stage, my adrenaline be so high that sometimes I wouldn't even be hungry. So yes, on tour, I lost a whole bunch of weight just on being on tour. And then I went through a breakup. Ladies, shall I say more?
Huh?
That is a diet, honey. That breakup will lose. That's the best diet. Not a good diet, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but people were saying, she went through all that, but they were saying that she had an alleged butt reduction. And that's why she went out and let people know.
Oh, my God.
Can you lose your butt when you
Cardi B can do whatever she want to do.
Yeah.
It shouldn't bother
When
nobody.
And when you lose weight, your fat is what goes to your butt, and your boobs are generally the first things to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want to keep.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, 'cause that's the part that the girls are buying this year. So, but
This
never.
year.
But we just got to keep her lifted up in prayer, honey, and everything. But she also had another tape out, but we couldn't really play it because it was kind of a little bit explicit. But she was talking about smoking. People was attacking her for her allegedly smoking. She just smoked cigarettes. I mean, they said nothing wrong with smoking. Do people still smoke now? Because I don't ever see nobody.
Yeah, Better go sit outside the airport and baggage claim. They be out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You mean cigarettes or weed?
No, cigarettes?
Both, honey.
Yeah, they smoke them Benson and Hedges. There's some old people still smoke them Salem like 100.
Chicago people smoke them
Pall
cools.
Mall Gold.
Come on, them cools.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to them, though, because I've hardly ever seen a person smoke, besides
It's been a
illegals.
minute. They don't smoke like they was in the 70s.
Yeah.
Or whatever, when they was running all them TV commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some smokers out here.
Oh, okay. Well, she corrected that error, honey, so y'all go find that. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Northwest, baby. Oh, this is so touching, y'all. Northwest, the beautiful daughter of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian West, y'all. It's being reported out that Northwest's concert tour was canceled due to slow ticket sales, y'all. Isn't that touching? They're saying, y'all, that her tour, honey, with aspiring rapper Miley Santana, y'all, has been canceled. Now, they say North, who turned 13 last month, was scheduled to go on the road for her first tour title, the Kamoka tour. Now, however, the Kamoka Kimokawai.
I don't even. I should have written it down. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Anyway, they said the ticket sales, y'all, were slow, and most of the 14 days, honey, on the tour are canceled, according to Ticketmaster. They should give her back her money. Now, they're saying that the Kamoka tour, honey, official website has been taken offline, y'all. They need to stop doing that to that child. That girl just was trying to perform and try to make money on her own and what have you, and her stuff got canceled. Why would they take it down off a line? I don't understand that. Anybody can help me out? Because I don't understand why would you take a child's tour date off a line when she was trying to make money to tour and people weren't buying her tickets stuff. But which I was also told, now, Alfred, you can help me out because, you're a long-time parent. You're an old parent. When people... kids, like if your kid's trying to go on tour and they're trying to sell stuff and those tickets don't sell, I thought the parent usually buy all the tickets.
Oh, you thought the parent could buy all the tickets?
Yeah.
I get why. First off, I'm not the only parent on the show.
Well, you're the older one, I said. I mean, well, you're the oldest parent.
No, she's not.
I mean, well,
not even that.
I have a 12-year-old, sir.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I mean,
why are you attacking me?
So you saying why did Kim Kardashian not buy all the tickets?
Yeah,
out?
why she didn't buy the tickets?
Because then nobody would be there. It would be all the bought tickets, unless she just gave them all away.
Yeah, you give them away. You give them away for charity.
It's okay. They probably did it for other reasons that we really don't know, Gary.
Oh,
and have you heard her stuff? I'm just wondering.
I haven't heard any of her music. I heard it's great, honey. So if they got enough, if it's enough to go out on tour, that means it must be really good, though. You would think.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Take a listen.
That's not how that math don't math all the time.
Oh.
Well, she thinks it's great.
We got a copy of it. Can anybody put one on the music?
Brad, have you heard it? I mean, I know you're not going to talk about nobody's kids. And
No,
I'm
I
not
haven't.
either. I'm not going to talk about somebody's kids.
Well, she's
either.
got a huge following, though.
She got a huge following?
Yeah.
They just didn't buy no tickets.
Yeah,
All right,
come
y'all
on,
know
man.
that said and did. Y'all know what time it is.
What time is it?
Sha-la-la time. Yes, Lord, honey. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is argent. On the high end, you say argent, and on the low end, you say beautiful silver. That's your color for today.
Beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
Yes!
All right, listen to this. Coming up in what's trending, a couple went viral over the weekend after the wife cut off her hair and her husband did not like it. So this morning we want to know if you are married in a relationship, should you consult with your partner before you cut your hair or make any type of change or appearance? Hit us up at 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY Rickey Smiley Morning Show. That kid, after admitting that he was driving 100 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone before a crash that killed 2 black women. The prosecutors say that Jason Anthony Scott speeding a BMW truck, a Honda CRV, killing 45-year-old Lauren Manley and her 81-year-old mother, Gloria Manley. A 12-year-old girl who was inside of the vehicle survived with life-threatening injuries after bystanders pulled her from that. Like on my heart right now, you know, I've been seeing this on my timeline this morning. I know we're not talking about this right now, but Alfreda's going to be reporting this in the front page coming up when we do the news this morning, man. But that thing that took me out. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. That's just an ADHD moment. I can't talk about this without mentioning that because that's bothering me. Right, we're talking about this, but that's bothering me right now because like we're gonna get somebody on tomorrow, man, to talk about how the balance of justice is just not set up for black folks, and it's not fair. Because had that been the other way around, we'd be having a whole different conversation. But we gonna get into that. I'm just letting y'all know what's on my heart. But here's what's on my script this morning. Today we talking about looks, and we all want to be physically attracted. And pray for those families, by the way. We want to be physically attracted to our significant other. But, you know, when you are married or in a relationship, should you consult with your partner before you change your hair or anything major about your appearance?
Yeah, Ricky, a couple went viral over the weekend when the wife got the big chop. She cut off her permed hair and came home with a short fro without asking her husband if he'd be okay with it. Check this out.
What's that on your head? What do you mean, what is that on my head? You asked me to bleach my hair. My hair was damaged. I had to cut it off. I had to cut it off. Yes, I had to do, it's called a big chop.
Why do that?
It's called a big chop. What?
Why did you cut your hair? You didn't even ask me. What am I supposed to do with you with this?
What do you mean, what are you supposed to do with me?
Did you see you? What am I supposed to do with that?
Stop saying, what are you supposed to do with it? Like it's,
okay, what am I supposed to do with
just
you
hair.
with that? Like, why? You ain't talk to me about it or nothing.
Why do I need to talk to you about cutting my hair?
Because
It's
you're my
my
wife.
hair.
Oh,
okay, now if he told her to dye her hair blonde and the blonde damaged her hair, she got to cut it off to start over. It's not her fault.
Yeah.
You know what?
Am I right
can
or wrong?
tell.
You're right.
You are right. I can tell the kind of.
What kind of narcissistic
They must not be
mistreatment
married
of a
long.
No.
woman is that?
Listen.
He wrong. He wrong.
Yeah, you can't do that, man.
And he
No,
wanted
sir.
to have,
That's not
so he wanted
nice.
one with long blonde hair. He might be dating the wrong one.
He was,
Okay.
he was talking to her as if she was like a thing, like not even a human.
What am I supposed to do
with
with you with that?
Right.
Well, if that's his wife and he love her, he should. And then y'all look like
Oh,
y'all
he's a
missing the point.
narcissist.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, he
He's
could
a
be whatever, but y'all
narcissist.
missing the point. The Bible says a woman's hair is her glory. So that man
you know
wanted his
what?
wife hair long the way he met her
This
with
ain't
it,
no
and
damn
that's it.
Samson and Goliath.
But-
If you don't,
Ricky, there is something to that. I know my mom used to wear her hair down to her butt, but when my dad died, the first thing she did was go super duper short. But, you know, because he was her husband, he liked long hair. She kept it long.
That's right.
You know, so but that's old school. That's
okay,
old school.
but listen what he said. He asked her to dye her hair blonde.
Yeah.
And she did. That's the crux of the situation. So the blonde hair messed up her hair, so she had to cut it all off because her split ends had split ends.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So then you're going to get mad at her for fixing the hair that got damaged as per your request.
Right.
Which is not fair to her.
Right.
Well, first of all, she's
And
not
you
his.
sound like a narcissist. Like what am I supposed to? What you mean? Like she's some kind of slave or work for you? Or
Yeah,
or whatever. Like
And what
you
kind of
ask her to
guy-
do that.
What kind of guy says dye your hair blonde? Like what?
If he's black and she's black, he wants to probably get with a white woman, so he never get her hair blonde. That's
No, he's a
started
narcissist.
off.
Yeah, you don't talk to no woman.
You've been
like
married
that
for a long
and
time, you
be,
know. Yeah.
Be disrespectful like that. So I got this morning. Go ahead, Alfredo.
No, I was just gonna say, if you're married to a woman for a long time, you know that if you like, I know how my husband likes my hair, and I'm not gonna make any big changes. But you know what I mean? Like I might go braided. He doesn't like braids, but that can be undone.
But he like that afro.
He does. He does not. If I wear it straight, he's like, ew.
Yeah, I like the afro. That little afro hidden afro is damn.
It's not an afro. First off, it's
Whatever,
not an afro.
like when you,
Y'all
like
keep
it
up.
curls up. It curls up.
A curly fro.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
little
great
curly
look
fro.
for you, and it's perfect.
It is.
You know what? Y'all
It
can
frames your
attack me all
face
day long.
perfectly.
You can put
We're
it
not
up in a ponytail, a bun, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So this morning, we
look
want to
cute
know:
with
should you consult your partner before you change your hair or anything else about your appearance? What are your thoughts, Brat?
Man, I don't think you should change anything. I think you should be comfortable with who you are, and whoever loves you should love you no matter what you do to your hair.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, when Crystal decides she wants to change up her hairstyle or anything about herself, she always lets me know. Like, she don't have to, but
Right.
she just say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, babe. What do you think? And I give her my
So
opinion.
nice.
Keep it
and
moving.
respectful.
That's really sweet.
That's why both of y'all pictures on y'all drivers like together. So tired of y'all ass.
Say, man.
That's a partnership.
Yeah, they get on my nerve. He bought her the All-Star weekend.
Yes, sir.
Got on like we supposed to be the guy. We finna go to All-Star. He bring her
Brought sand to the
That's
beach,
love.
dog.
That's love.
and got married. The next, but we glad you did.
Yes, we are, Jesus. Yes, we are.
Gary, what are your thoughts again now, Gary?
My thing is this. I mean, if the woman's like, if this man wanted his wife hair to be dyed blonde, that's one thing. But then once it was dyed blonde, and if she allegedly lost it through the dye, that's another thing. But her hair, a woman's hair is her glory. If this man like his wife hair to be long and flowy and whatever
She
stuff
can't
like that.
keep the hair if the hair is damaged. You
No,
missed
she
the
could
point.
still keep it. She could still keep it. It's called conditioning. You just keep conditioning.
Color don't do good on
No,
everybody's
no,
hair,
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah.
Oh,
Color don't
You
do
gotta,
well
you
on
gotta let
everybody's
it
hair.
go once it's damaged.
Yeah. What if she went and got a BBL like a big one like a transmission put in there?
Nah, dog. Nah, man.
That's a permanent change, though. That's hair. If you color it, you cut it. Hair's gonna grow back. Hopefully, if not, you can wear a wig. But there's not a lot you can do with a BBL.
Yes, it is. She could take it in and out and stuff. They could reduce it.
That lady walking through LaGuardia Airport this weekend. I swear it was 2 transmissions. Where they put the skinny part down in the top big part of the transmission. If you know what a transmission look like, that's exactly what she
I
had.
gotta look it up right now.
And so look at the transmission. She had 2 transmissions on each side, or whatever. I said, man, some transmission fluid.
Sir, no.
Old school.
Oh,
Why
she
did I
was
look it
shipping
up?
gear. Them gears was shipping. I mean, it was an automatic. Walking through that damn airport. I said, come through, LaGuardia. All right,
Okay.
look. All right, hit us up. Let's go to the phones. 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning. On the phone. All right, look. We're going to be taking your phone calls on the other side. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
It's the Rickey.
Married or in a relationship, should you have to, talk to your partner before, you change your hair or go get a butt lift or even breast lift or body fat sucked out if you're a man, or I don't know what men get or whatever. So a couple went viral over the weekend after the wife cut her hair off and the man did not like it. Check this out. All right, never mind. We had an audio clip for you. That's all right. We'll go to the calls. 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Cadillac D's calling in from Orlando, and absolutely, I need to know if you're going to shave your head. I'm not trying to wake up in no boy-looking girl.
Yes, I think that you should, especially if you're married or planning on having a long-term relationship, but that's real personal, so I think you should consult with your partner on that.
My name is Greg. I'm calling from Itabena, Mississippi, and yes, I most definitely think that a wife should consult her husband, because if her looks is what attracted him to her, why would she change it, So I think it's pertinent that she lets him know what she's about to do.
My name is Jalen. I'm calling from Lakeland, Florida. I would ask my partner for their opinion, but at the end of the day, it's going to be my choice whether I do it or not. As far as doing stuff to my body or getting anything done, also I would consult to them, but at the end of the day, it's my decision.
I'm calling from Raleigh, North Carolina, Foxy 107, 104. My name is Melissa, and no, I didn't do it. 6 years ago, I decided I was ready for a life change, shaved all of it off, and I went home, and I could see the sneer from my husband. We got through it. He was all right because he didn't have a choice. These locks are coming down my back now, and he's loving all on them. So,
Love it. Love it. Yeah, I took this girl to get a facelift for $800. They had a sale on it. And she looked like she was, I had to get used to it, like she was lifting weights.
Okay.
And then they pulled the meat back and put it in a ponytail. That's why it was $800.
They put the skin in a ponytail.
Put the skin in a ponytail. Like a bun. Like a skin bun. Chicken breast.
Okay. Just get off. Just
We
hang
got
up.
it.
Bye.
We get it.
Clock out. Okay. Clock out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, Ricky. Oh my God.
So,
They put a little beret on it.
Oh.
Put the little pink thing on it. Yeah, she gonna get some of that topic stuff and spray some of that topic stuff on there to make it look like hair when it was meat.
Ricky, please stop
Call us
saying
at
that.
866.
You know what?
Please stop saying that.
T, stop laughing at it. Oh, he gonna
She had to keep it on there,
See, there you go.
If she let it down, she can droop it from Looney Tunes. 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY.
You know what?
That makes me mad.
See, Brat, you
Really,
ain't
Brat?
Brat, you ain't dreaming. 8669 RICKEY. Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Minutes after the hour, y'all. It is time for Man Law Violation Mondays with Special K. What up, K?
That's right. What up? The best way to start a new week is with some good old toxic masculinity. I love it. And I'm going to give you a little taste of it right now and remind you that the Man Laws book, my Man Laws book, is available on Amazon right now. Just put in Man Laws, Special K, to pop right up. And, yeah, you can go and get that. But let's start with some of these Man Laws for this week. At some point in a man's life, you need to be able to look back at something you did and say, you know, I really could have died doing that.
Right.
Think about that for a minute. If you're a man, you need to be able to look back at something and say, boy, I could have died. Just
Gary, you had a landscaping business. You used to cut grass, didn't you?
I sure did, honey. That was my first job, honey. I used to love to cut yards. And the only
You
thing
never got bit by a snake or came across a snake or that?
no, but
nothing
mosquitoes.
dangerous?
No, well, mosquitoes used to bite me a lot.
Oh yeah, but no, he okay.
But no, as for a snake or nothing, I did. We didn't
Yeah,
cut.
you did something adventurous when you slung that pot of chili across the back of that restaurant at Wendy's, and they called the police on you and took you to jail.
I should. Well, I done more than that.
Well,
but anyway, go ahead with your
anything else?
Out of the Galleria in Houston. That's why they put chains on all the clothes.
But the most adventurous thing I did as a man that really still affects me sometimes is when I had that bottle of dishwashing liquid.
Okay. Well, I don't quite know. Okay.
With the dishwasher.
Wait, what happened? What?
All right. So here's another man law. At some point, I just read that one. You can never let another grown man mush you in the forehead without a violent, immediate response. So, like, why are you mushing me in my forehead? That's worse than being slapped.
Right.
Get mushed by another man? Come on now. Speaking of fighting, you can never fight another man if either one of y'all is naked.
Oh man.
Why are
Well,
you
nah.
fighting?
Yeah, how did this? Yeah, how did that situation even pop up anyway?
Wrestling.
Well, no, it could happen if you taking a shower at home and somebody breaking your house and he come in and attack you in the shower. But I don't know.
Naked? He breaking in your house naked.
Yeah, and that's something. Go ahead on space because I'm telling you stories.
That's a whole lot.
What you been thinking about, dog?
And speaking of fighting,
yeah.
It could happen. And speaking of fighting, if you fighting another dude, and some people might disagree with this because they say anything goes in love and war. But if you fight another dude and you accidentally hit him in the jewels, you gotta back up and give him time to get himself together.
No, you don't.
Thank you.
If you hit him in his jewels,
man, you better do. Hey,
you got to back up and give him time to get himself together. There's a little bit of honor in war.
A fight is a fight.
And finally,
especially if it's a street
Lost your
fight.
damn mind.
I don't
Okay,
know.
you don't give
Okay,
nobody no
I'm
chance
just
to
telling
do
y'all.
nothing.
I'm just telling y'all. Now, how about this one? If another man gets your wife pregnant, you cannot get mad at him unless y'all know each other.
Wait,
What?
Say,
man. What you...
I'm just saying.
Get mad at him.
You can't get mad at him. You gotta get mad at her.
Yeah, you get mad at him if you know him.
Yeah, if you
that's
know
your
him,
friend.
you can get mad at him. But if you don't know him,
Yeah, you got to be mad at her though.
you gotta take. Yeah, you gotta take
Yeah,
that one.
You mad at him, but then you cuddling her.
Yeah.
That's
And how long
crazy.
you stay with her after that?
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes that's weak out there. What they call it? Kevin Samuels used to call it. What's that word?
Not with the S.
What,
when
simps?
the men?
Oh, the cleanup man.
No. Yeah, simping.
How long do you stay with your wife after she get pregnant by another dude? I'm just
Till
saying.
death do y'all part.
Gary,
No,
are you
if
serious?
you you crazy as hell.
Well,
Ain't no way.
Holla.
Sitting up here, and then he got to keep coming over there and pick up the baby. Everybody, man, that's that's insane.
Gary, you say you should love her through that?
yes. I mean, mistakes happen.
it. Women do it.
Thank you. Mistakes happen. It was a mistake that she probably got pregnant.
Well, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know where to go after that. Good
And you
grief.
just remember that one night she came home with some of the back of her hair pulled out.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Join.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, August 3rd. Here's what's going on in the news. A North Carolina sentence is sparking outrage. Jason Anthony Scott admitted driving more than 100 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone before running a red light and crashing into another car, killing Lauren Manley and her mother, Gloria, and seriously injuring Lauren's 12-year-old daughter. Now, Scott pleaded guilty to 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter and assault with a deadly weapon, but will serve just 6 months in jail, followed by 3 years of probation. Now, for comparison, someone convicted of non-violent drug trafficking offenses where nobody's died in North Carolina can face a mandatory minimum of 25 months in prison. That's more than 4 times Scott's jail term, and he's killed 2 people. So that leaves a lot of people asking, how can a crash that killed 2 people result in only 6 months behind bars?
Right. That's what I want to know.
In other news, Ricky, a major development in the Nolan Wells investigation, but not one that we were expecting. Authorities arrested 27-year-old California resident Joseph DeMars, who is accused of sending a bomb and death threat through Facebook to Mississippi Judge Ashley Cole. Cole is the stepmother of one of Wells' friends who was on the Horn Island trip. In a separate case, prosecutors say Cincinnati resident Michelle Francine Edwards made 29 threatening calls to 2 Mississippi government offices, including bomb threats that triggered a building lockdown and a canine sweep. Despite those arrests, it's important to note that no one has been charged in connection with Nolan Wells' death. In other news, Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is now telling parents to vaccinate their kids against measles, calling the MMR vaccine highly effective.
Parents should get their children vaccinated for measles. A measles vaccine is effective. It stops measles in about 97% of the cases. So people should get vaccinated.
What?
Let him talk
So-
like,
Oh,
sound
God.
like he's sitting inside a washing machine.
Right, but Ricky, people are wondering, should we believe RFK the vaccine skeptic or RFK the health secretary? Because that's a pretty big shift from the guy who spent years questioning vaccines and becoming the face of vaccine skepticism.
That's how you talk when you're riding the bumper cars.
For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here is a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
All right, man. Listen, if y'all ain't watching the WNBA, y'all, something the matter with you, man. Let me talk about this game yesterday. Indiana Fever and Minnesota Lynx. It was full of just excitement, full of dogs, man. Kelsey Mitchell dropped 37 points, man. Minnesota won the game, but Olivia Miles, rookie sensation, she gonna get the Rookie of the Year this year, man. She had 28 points. Olivia Miles is like the Magic Johnson in the league. She's Chelsea grade 2.0. She's a human highlight reel. Minnesota Lynx, point guard, Olivia Miles. Go check her out if you ain't seen her yet, doggone it. In the meantime, peeps are still talking about the big ESPN layoffs a couple of weeks ago, including Cam Newton. Cam. Cam. Who was one of the people that was let go from ESPN, and he wanted to express his feelings about the Ryan Clark firing.
Like Ryan Clark was brought to his knees in front of the world.
Uh-huh.
When he said certain things that I couldn't be too black, couldn't respond to disrespect. In essence saying, I'm not able to be me. I hated that. And even times when certain people say, Cam, bro, you doing too much, dog. Cam, why you dressing the way you dress, bro? Yeah. Cam, why you growing your hair the way you growing your hair? I hated that Ryan Clark got bumped to embarrassment and shame in front of the world numerous times, and he spoke about it. I love that.
Yeah, he's speaking up. He's speaking up for Ryan, man. It is what it is. Yeah. And he was one of the ones that got fired too. But you know, what you gonna do, man? It's if you hire people, you should be able to understand that you're hiring who they are. Like whatever and what comes along with them, you know. So hey man, this thing is not watering down at all. That's my quick sports report right there. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, time for the hot spot. It's the bottom of the hour. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Martin is betting on Gen Z voters to turn out for the midterm elections. With less than 100 days until the November midterm elections, actress Martin isn't just asking young people to vote. She's asking them to believe that voting is still worth it. She's 21 years old, and she just became co-chair of When We All Vote, the voter organization founded by Michelle Obama. This is awesome. Her decision comes at a moment when many young Americans are exhausted by issues like politics, inflation, and immigration, while feeling like their voices really don't matter. Marseille says our generation is constantly told we're the future, but the truth is our future is happening right now. We're navigating rising costs, worrying about ICE in our neighborhoods, thinking about reproductive health care, climate change, and the kinds of communities we want to live in. We're full on adulting right now, but the good news is we can do more than just post about it. We can vote about it. So about 50 million Gen Z voters will be eligible to vote this year, making them one of the country's largest voting blocs. So congratulations go out to Marseille Martin for doing that. That is amazing to be her age and be so committed to making a difference and having the young people vote. All right, y'all, moving on. Prayers are up for Tyrese. He made a post on Instagram asking his supporters for prayer. He admitted he's feeling overwhelmed and at his breaking point. He wrote, "Stretch your hands out, please, and pray for me. I really feel discouraged and feel like I'm about to lose my mind." He explained that while many people see the public version of his life, he's been quietly dealing with intense personal struggles and has been overwhelmed and deeply stressed and being pushed to his limits, adding that the pressure has been affecting him mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. He also said, "Most of the time I smile my way through whatever I'm carrying, but right now I'm empty. I'm depleted, my soul is tired, and he isn't asking for money or material help. He just needs prayer, covering love, positive energy, and genuine support." So let's send some prayers up for Tyrese.
Church with some good, genuine people, man, and you go down to that altar and get on your knees and surrender yourself, man, and you need to go down to Dr. Davidson church. I was feeling the same way, sitting in the back of that church. Next to Miss Wiggs, I'll never forget it. And Dr. Davidson said, "Man, come on down. Come here, Ricky." Just told me to come in front of the whole church. And he called every pastor, every deacon. And man, that man prayed for me, put his hand on my head. I'll never forget. I'll take it to my grave. That man prayed for me until he was sweating and my nose and his nose was running. Ain't never had nobody pray for me like that. And I felt like when he did that, something broke. I felt like I began to heal like that moment. I felt so much lighter.
Yeah, church will do that.
Missionary Baptist Church, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Dr. Marcus Davidson. I tell everybody that story. I'll never forget how I was sitting back there feeling that Sunday, just trying to go about my day, and something was so heavy. I guess he felt it. You know, that's what brothers do and stuff, man. That man prayed for me. I'll never, ever forget. Every time I think about it, it makes me cry.
Yep, and God will send somebody just when you need it.
He will.
Yep.
He will.
Just
He
when
will.
you need it. So I'm sure.
And he's good. And
all the
he
time.
will walk with you. And he'll hold your hand and walk you through whatever you're going through.
Yes, he
will carry you through.
You just got to believe.
You got to seek him. You got to believe.
Yep.
Yes, sir, man. We praying for our dear brother. We love Tyrese.
Absolutely. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you miss any part of the show, make sure you check us out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got Marc Morial. That's the president of the National Urban League. He has a message for Black America. Dwight Stone got that praise mixed down on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, this is Monday, time for the State of Black America. And this morning, we have the current president of the National Urban League, Marc Morial. Hey, good morning, Mr. Marc. We're happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Good morning, Ricky. And this is Marc Morial once again with the State of Black America. Nolan Wells, he was 18. He went out on a boat with friends on the 4th of July and never came home. Daniel Irving was 18. He went swimming with friends in April and never came home. Tyler Smith was 18. He died of a gunshot wound the same week Nolan disappeared, and the official account doesn't sit right with the people who loved him. 3 families, 3 sons, 3 months, 3 young black men. One question none of them can get a straight answer to is, what actually happened to my child? So that's why I joined Ben Crump and these families last week at our annual conference in Nashville, because the National Urban League investigates drowning, not because we investigate drownings or gunshot wounds, we don't, but because we recognize the pattern underneath the particulars. When a young black life ends under circumstances that don't add up, and the instinct of the system is to close the file rather than to open the investigation, that is not a private tragedy, it's a public warning light. The focus may be us, but the impact is not just us. We will stand alongside these families and fight until truth and justice comes out. The honest answer is that we don't know what happened, but our advocacy and our standing with these families is something we must all be vigilant about. We must keep an eye on these cases. Now, our State of Black America report was also released last year in Nashville, and I want you to go to NUL.org and download a copy of that report and our consumer report. Next week, I'll talk more about that report. But for this week, we want to keep the focus on these 3 families, 3 sons, Nolan Wells, Tyler Smith, as well as Daniel Ewing. We are going to keep Daniel Irving, that is. We're going to keep our focus on these 3 sons, these 3 families, and stand with Ben Crump and all the lawyers who are working to achieve justice for them. This is a State of Black America. Once again, follow me across all social media at Marc Morial and at Nat Urban League. And I'll see you next week on the radio.
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
14 after the hour, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, August 3rd. Here's what's going on in the news. An armed Good Samaritan and an off-duty Idaho state trooper are being credited with stopping what could have been an even deadlier mass shooting in an In-N-Out burger. Police say both men opened fire on the gunman on Saturday in Twin Falls, Idaho, forcing him away from the crowded restaurant and giving customers a chance to escape. Authorities say 30-year-old Chad Williams used an AR-15 style rifle to kill 3 people and wound 7 others before apparently taking his own life. Twin Falls Police Chief Matthew Hicks says the quick actions of the 2 armed men likely prevented even more people from dying. In other news, the U.S. is hitting pause on military strikes against Iran, at least for now, as the White House tries to broker a deal with Tehran. Now, Arizona Senator Mark Kelly had something to say about the Middle East conflict and how it's being handled. Listen to what he told CBS's Face the Nation.
Here's a guy who got us into this without a strategic goal, without a plan, without a timeline. He's got a Secretary of Defense that doesn't know how to manage this war.
In a social media post, Trump said that the pause is aimed at reopening the Strait of Hormuz and reviving Iran nuclear talks. He says it followed requests from Iran and other Middle Eastern countries. Meanwhile, the State Department is urging Americans in the region to be ready to leave on short notice. In other news, weight loss drugs may be changing more than waistlines. A new Harvard study found single women taking GLP-1 medications were more likely to be married or living with a partner about 18 months later, while unemployed women were more likely to have found a job. Researchers say it's not clear why, but better health, greater confidence, or society's bias toward thinner people may all play a role. Another study, though, found GLP-1 users also took 17% less long-term sick leave, saving employers an estimated 1.3% to 1.5% of an employee's annual salary. So employers are seeing where that can help them as well. But these people might need some face filler, though. Move over Ozempic face and make way for temporal hollowing. That's like sunken temples, and it makes the face look older and thinner. It's what happens when patients lose weight too quickly or don't follow a personalized treatment plan. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, mic check. There it is, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something. If y'all ain't watching the WNBA right about now, something the matter with you, man. There was a game that went down yesterday, the Indiana Fever versus the Minnesota Lynx. It was bananas.
Yeah, I watched that.
Rookie point guard for Minnesota, Olivia Miles. She's a dog. She's the new Magic Johnson point guard in the W, man. She's flashy. She gets buckets. She's smart, very intelligent. Watch the girl play.
Right.
Give her. I'm putting her on MVP list right now, and she's a rookie. She's doing big things right there. Also, man, peeps are still talking about the big ESPN layoffs that happened a couple of weeks ago, including Cam Newton, who was one of the people that got let go. Well, he wanted to express his feelings about the Ryan Clark firing.
Ryan Clark was brought to his knees in front of the world.
Uh-huh.
When he said certain things that I couldn't be too black, couldn't respond to disrespect. In essence saying, I'm not able to be me. I hated that. And even times when certain people say, Cam, bro, you doing too much, dog. Cam, why you dressing the way you dress, bro?
Yeah.
Cam, why you growing your hair the way you growing your hair? I hated that Ryan Clark got bumped to embarrassment and shame in front of the world numerous times, and he spoke about it. I love that.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
There's more to it.
He's so yelling. Why are you yelling like that?
That's Cam.
Yeah, that's Cam.
Okay.
That's what made people watch, man. Cam is so exciting.
He's emotional.
To watch.
Very animated. Yes, indeed.
And he does a good job, and he comes with stats and everything.
That's what's up. His podcast actually increased in followers since he got fired from ESPN. So,
I love that. I love that because he gets to be himself. I love that he's saying that.
Absolutely.
Let me be
I love
myself.
Cam. I love his style, too.
Yes.
Come on,
He's a good
now.
kid.
This is my quick sports report right there. Brat, what you got coming up next in the hot spot?
Man, Rock T Love is still in the air for T.I. and Tiny, and I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Exciting and new.